some perspective. I have the Animal Crossing Switch. I got it for Christmas back in 2021, I think. This is my first Switch outside my family Switch, so it's the only one I've ever had. I don't have a Switch 2, and I'm hesitant to purchase one, so this one's pretty cool. You can see the embellishments of all the little Animal Crossing characters and icons, and it's really cool, actually, pretty unique. So, and the controllers, this will probably turn on my Switch, but they are very cute, blue and green colors, and I don't think there's any embellishments on these ones, but they're super cute. To be honest, I wanted to swap these for pink ones, because pink is my favorite color, but I love them too much to be willing to swap it or get me covers for it, so yeah, this is my Switch. So I'm gonna be playing some games, specifically one which I don't actually know the name in English. I've looked it up a few times, but I honestly can't remember it. Shame on me, I know. So let's see, I think it is a Super Nintendo game. I'll show you it in just a moment. first came out on the Switch. I just played a bunch of games and didn't really know or couldn't understand, just for the heck of it. I thought it was more fun that way than playing things I knew. Okay, we can swap these. Oh, look at that. And then, actually, I want to get a 4-stack, so I am gonna, there we go. Honestly, there you go. It's so interesting to watch people play games like this because you can kind of see how their brain operates and solves puzzles. But, you know, I like to think I'm okay at it, but after playing a little to the left the other day, I lost all confidence in puzzle solving for me. But growing up, I just played like puzzle games, word games, you know. I kind of miss when games had that touch of learning in a way. Don't get me wrong, I do like silly, goofy games, but I do miss like the learning aspect of everything. Just made life feel a little more fun and like school less obnoxious. I would say cool math games, but I mean, to be honest, the best thing I learned from that is how to run a pizza store or an ice cream shop. Alright, we need some, oh, it's hard because you can't change the vertical. Oh no. Okay, purple, purple, purple. Like I can't flop it, I have to, like that, shoot. But you can't make these fall, which helps. There we go. Awesome. Alright. There we go. Look at that. It's gonna get increasingly faster, and then it'll play some music letting you know that you're about to lose. And that always stresses me out, so hopefully it's less stressful for you guys. Through playing this, I realize maybe it's not the most relaxing game, but I do think it's got some really cute vibes. I was homesick for a while, and I just played this, or I'd play it before bed, which is nice. Lately, I've been playing my DS to go to bed, though, because the screen is less, I think it's like less blue light. I don't know if it's actually less blue light, but it's not as intense as these screens, because they're higher quality, higher res. Maybe I'll do a video playing my DS. I don't have a ton of games on there though. I really want to mod a 3DS soon, but I don't have the funds for that right now, because they're like $400 to $500, if not more, to mod. But I feel like it's worth it, because you can have all the games, and actually utilize the device more. And, you know, it's kind of unfortunate, because I had bought my 3DS like a year ago, or not my 3DS, I think it's a 2DS. I bought it like a year or so ago, and then the whole LARPing thing came out, which I don't fully understand. I'm like, I more just let people enjoy what they want to enjoy, or go back to physical media if they want. I don't necessarily think they're like LARPing or posers. I think people just enjoy different aesthetics, and I honestly think wanting to execute those aesthetics doesn't make you any less valid, you know? I think everyone I'm just a big you do you kind of person, and I like the old nostalgic stuff, like Wii Fit, honestly, I love that game. I actually watched a video of a dude who lost, I don't know how many pounds, but he lost weight playing Wii Fit. I want to say it was like, I don't know, he lost a significant amount of weight because he was trying to see if it was possible, because that was the whole point of the Wii Fit, was to make gaming more active. And you know, I feel the same way about Just Dance, but I don't like the new Just Dances. Maybe it's just me. I feel that way about like the new Mario Kart maps, because I'm like, for me, I feel like it does too much and it kind of gets a little too chaotic. And for me, I feel like we just wanted more of what we had versus trying to make it better. I feel like they're constantly trying to make things better or higher quality, and it gets, you can only go so high, you know? Because like the new maps, I feel like there's just so much going on, and they just don't have the iconic feel that like a lot of the older maps had, where they were like kind of unique. Now they're all just city maps or like basic maps, which respectfully has its own place. But recently I've been getting into the I think it's called Fruitiger Arrow Core. Correct me if I'm pronouncing that wrong. So nostalgic. It's very like early 2000s technology, like where it was like futuristic, but not at the same time. Kind of like that, the aquarium vibes. I haven't been getting anything with that aesthetic, but I consume a lot of that content. It's just so hard to explain. It's like being nostalgic for, I don't know, sometimes I also feel like nostalgic for things I didn't experience myself, and I think there's a word for that, but I can't pronounce it. And then I've also been into I think it's pronounced Jumino Core, really cute aesthetic. That's more what I'm going for, but more towards the pink side. But I have a lot of like green things too, so it's more like pink and green. With my current PC setup I'm working on, so hopefully I can get that done. But like I said, it's just about waiting because I gotta save money, so I can afford to deck out my stuff. But that's okay, that takes time. I'm very thankful to have a PC at all, because I know not everyone gets the chance or opportunity. But I think making the best with what you have is also great. For a while, yeah, I don't know. I just was a console gamer for a long time, but then I wanted to play more variety of games, I would say, and I wanted to play like my husband, he had Repo, and I wanted to play it, and I was really sad because I couldn't, because he had his PC. I bought him a while ago, and I didn't mind being on console. We could still play together for a lot of games, but eventually he was playing more and more PC exclusives, so thankfully he got me my PC, which was super sweet. Okay. You know, in my hometown, we still have like an old abandoned Kmart. Makes me sad. I miss Kmart. I miss some of the older things we had. You know, I will forever miss Joann's as well. Rip Joann's. Okay. So, because I was making those twist tie fleece blankets obsessively. Every fall I make them, and then all of a sudden Joann's shut down. And I get it, people don't sew and do the things they used to do, but it's just hard because it's hard to find good quality stuff for affordable prices. So I had to go to, I think, Hobby Lobby and Michael's, and it just was not the same. Although I did make a cute Hello Kitty blanket, so that was nice, but still. Oh, I'm probably gonna die here. I shouldn't say that. I'll lose though. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. We will find out. Oh, shoot. Oh, goes faster and faster, and honestly, I don't realize it for a while. Oh, oh, we're close to losing here. That's okay though. We're just playing for fun, not competitive. And I would record myself playing some of the games I love playing, but they are not for ASMR at all. At all. I've recently been playing Marvel Rivals, which I know how people feel about it. I did play Overwatch for a long time too, but it's just a game a lot of my friends play, so it's just something I do with them, and I enjoy it. Although I think it can be pretty toxic, especially if you like being a girl. I feel like in gaming can be kind of toxic. Not always though. I think there are some like really nice people as well, so it's a mixed bag. Alright. But how funny would it be to watch someone play ASMR Marvel Rivals? I don't even think Marvel Rivals is like big in the content community, because sometimes I just look up gameplay because I like watching people play, but I don't actually find a lot of creators that play just Marvel Rivals. I feel like majority of creators play other games and happen to play Marvel Rivals as well. That's okay. But I also have been trying to beat like the older Zelda games. I'm a big Zelda fan. I grew up with my family playing Zelda. And recently I beat Twilight Princess and Skyward Sword. But I want to go back and play, like, I have been playing like Ocarina of Time on the emulator. I haven't beaten it because I need to get the actual, the Switch Nintendo 64 controller. I feel like it's so much easier to play. If you can't, it's not the worst, but it does help a lot. It just kind of feels like you're playing on the Nintendo 64 again. Oh, goodness. And I used to play with my mom. We used to play Zelda. My mom and sisters did. Oh,